Luka Doncic always plays with emotion. Tonight, have not seen this kind of emotion from him as he watches that tribute video and the fans showing their love here at the American Airlines Arena. Tonight, Rui Hachimura back in. Hayes, James, Reeves, and Doncic. The Mavericks starting to get healthy with Najee Marshall-Thompson, P.J. Washington, Anthony Davis playing against his former team, and Derek Lively. All right, that was some pre-game emotion.
I have not seen emotion like that from a player in a while as LeBron James gets going early. For me, Mike, there's pain that can hurt, and there's pain that can change. I think the pain that Luka is feeling, letting that emotion out, sometimes it can only be healed in those moments. And now, hopefully, this is a moment for him to step forward.
3-on-1 break for the Mavericks. Marshall inside, and Derek Lively. First bucket for Derek. How long do you think they could cheer him every single possession? How long will that last? Is Doncic.
Mike, you mentioned it. The place cheers. Because you know why? They had so many moments of this. Him creating shots for himself, the game-winning shots, the collective breath held in the arena, and the number of times.
Half, and it was the final game that he played for Doncic. And chance of fire, Nico.
And that's a complicated thing, Mike, when you talk about Nico. Obviously, this trade and then the amount of injuries that they have.
The pack. Doncic goes all the way, lays it up and in. 4 early points for Luka Doncic. Davis seals Finney-Smith and gets the easy bucket.
Now, if you know Anthony Davis, and the Lakers played with him for many years, that away.
Doncic with Lively on him, up top Finney-Smith. Step back, three-pointer in the corner, that's good. This is his 27th game with the Lakers. Meanwhile, it's only the...
Talk about that Luka magic. We also talk about that Luka smile. Deep three showing up, and then the dime. This is what people know. Lakers down by 2.
Welcome back to American Airlines Center, where Luka Doncic is playing in his first game back in Dallas after being traded to the Lakers 2 months ago. Coming into this game, Luka said he wasn't sure how he was going to feel tonight, but he said he knew it was going to be emotional. It's not only how fans would react to him. No one did, but he was hoping that they'd appreciate him being back as much as he was excited to be back. And
getting cheered every time by Mavericks fans, but there are a lot of Laker fans here. And they're always on the road as Doncic knocks down a three-pointer. So Laker fans that travel so well. And
back threes from Luka Doncic over the course of his career. He likes it going in this direction. He gets great balance. And to me, the difference in the feel of Luka's game when he's making that three, Richard, versus when he is not, it's striking.
Well, it's striking. He's still...
Without all of those players, he has been special. And how about that block?
Daniel Gafford throws it back again. Back-to-back blocks for Gafford. And yes, they're cheering for their Mavericks as well. And there's the Western Conference standings again. LA, they could go anywhere 3-8. 1 win gets them the top 6. 2 wins gets them the 3rd spot. Meanwhile, for Dallas,
at rim finishing layups and dunks. The contrast is Dallas does a good job on the defensive end.
With the foul.
So James will go to the line. This is his 1,561st game. So steal from behind. But Gafford's back there. Reeves throws up. Oh, James with a one-hander.
Effort and the kinds of possessions he creates. And LeBron James is a guy who navigates conserving his energy until it's not time to conserve my energy. 40 years old, but still downhill in transition at the cup. He is fearsome.
3rd pick in the 2018 draft. Atlanta selected him, then traded him to Dallas. 6.5 years that he spent with the Dallas Mavericks. Started off Rookie of the Year, then 5-time All-NBA first team. And the 28.6 average, 3rd most in NBA history, behind a couple of icons before the trade on February 2nd. His playoff number. And Nico Harrison, we said earlier, Nico Harrison last year during the trade deadline he was rightfully so praised one of some of the best moves that any executive made, bringing in P.J. Washington, Daniel Gafford. That's a big part of why they made the NBA Finals. He's been... Marshall makes his move, the runner. Oh, a pass. How about that pass to Anthony Davis?
Anthony Davis, we talked about Marshall, one of the bright spots, finding his...
Dallas. Luka Magic on full display on a night where there's been nothing but Luka love here in the building. 2 quarters complete. Lakers lead by 3. Calm. Luka Doncic has been the story before the game, and it's a story in the first half. His first 30-point half as a Laker, he was brilliant. 11 of 16 from the field, 6 3-pointers. Woody, Martin, good defense from Hachimura. Chase Martin off the 3-point line, made him take a tough shot, and Davis got fouled. LeBron James commits his second personal.
And this is the lineup to me that could be the closing line.
Nice entry pass, and Davis an easy bucket. Boy, Marshall's playing great. 6 assists now for Marshall.
Well, and look, you can see the eyes on JJ. He's trying
Let's go about important stretch. Like they've comported themselves with a level of competitiveness.
Thompson floats it in. Gafford bank shot, no good, but Christie cleans it up. By Thompson, and Christie comes up with a steal. Euro step, back out Thompson, wide open, 3-pointer. Henry, and NBA royalty at its highest here in Dallas. A great Dirk Nowitzki. James.
Yeah, Doris mentioned in the fourth quarter, he just has another level. Had 14 points coming into the fourth quarter. He's got 25 now. He figures out a way to give his team exactly what they need when they need it, and it is still impressive no matter how old this young man is.
Doncic gets inside. Reverse shot, rattles around and goes in. He's got 40.
And just look, he's looking for his outlet. Is there any outlet? No, I'll just throw it left-handed.
And Reeves the rebound. James whips a pass to Hachimura. Saves it before going out of bounds. Shot clock at 4. Reeves fires away. Christie got a piece of it. And a 24-second violation. That was actually a good defensive. Couldn't get a rebound.
It was great defensive. It just, to me, obviously we're going to look at this Luka because Dallas has been playing great defense. And even Luka, we've seen this reaction from both these players over the course of the night.
Doncic steps back, 3-pointer. It's good. Rattles it home. 43 points for Doncic.
He's got himself composed, and he relishes a chance to get a little gift.
He's going to commit a foul, and now we'll come out of the game. A night for Doncic that began in tears, and it ends in triumph. Talk about your storybook returns. Well, the fans came to cheer Luka Doncic and show before that shocking trade back on February the 2nd. And the man he traded for showing his respect.
To Mark Cuban.
Reacted to the video. You know, all these fans, I really appreciate it, man. All the teammates I had, you know, everybody had my back.
With Richard, Doris, and Lisa, Mike Breen saying, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. After these messages, we get you to Sacramento.